gentlemen, my name is Bryce T, joined by JC Flash for Shockwave. JC, it's been a while.
Hey, I just want to take a few moments of you guys' time real quick to come out here and talk to you about something that means a lot to me, okay? August 4th, 2019. It was a night my whole life changed. This is a straight shoot, guys. This isn't a made-up story or nothing like that, so give me a chance to talk, okay? I was working inside of a nightclub that night and in downtown Dayton, Ohio, and unfortunately there was a guy that came down there and decided to shoot a lot of people. That night he killed 9 people, wounded 27 other people, including myself. The things I saw that night is something I never thought I would see in person. I saw a few of my friends lay in the middle of the street with their eyes open, and 3 of my friends were dead. I had brain matter on my body from trying to pull people inside, and it completely changed my life because, you know, we come out here and perform every night for you guys like we're some, you know, big, huge characters. It changed my life completely to where I started isolating myself. Suicide came through my head. And the reason why I want to come out and talk to you guys about this is because in our day and age, sorry ladies, but men, you're taught to keep your mouth shut. You're taught to, hey, what's wrong with you, dude? Nothing, I'm good. Move on. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I tried that. And every night I go to bed, even to this day, it's been almost 3 years. 3 years for me. I still close my eyes at night and I see my friends that died. I see that monster, sorry for the language, I see that piece of shit that shot me and other people, and I still see his face to this day. I was so ashamed that to this day, I will tell you this is how I feel. I let 9 people die that night. I was able to help 350 people, but unfortunately 9 people did not make it. So, I started going to therapy, getting help, and all honesty, it wasn't helping. So I thought, you know, what's the next best thing, you know? I turned to alcohol, I turned to friends. Then you start, I'm not gonna lie to anybody, you start dating people, you start having fun, and you know, you try to cover things up. But to be truthful about it, I got so ashamed, I became a single man. I had a baby girl that I never told anybody about. My daughter was born on August 14th, 2020. She'll be 2 this year, and I want her to know that her dad's not trying to hide his true feelings anymore. I was ashamed to talk about my daughter with anybody because I brought a girl in the world that I let 9 people die. And to this day, when I go to sleep at night, I still dream about this guy. I turn to people for help. I've asked my friends to help, and be honest with you, I've had a lot of my other friends that I've turned to turn their backs on me and don't even talk to me anymore. And, you know, I get hate mail. I get people telling me, hey, do us all a favor and just kill yourself. How could you let my mom die and my brother die? So the reason why I want to share this with you guys for a few reasons. Man, I don't...
Come on, Jack Bod?
Jack, this is the very bad time for you to be coming out here right now.
Guys, I've been wrestling for 18 years, and I remember when I first started, when I was just doing security at DCW, I watched that man kick so much ass in the ring. Yes, absolutely. Jeremy Ganger, you are a lot of things, and I know that this is something that you struggle with, but I want you to know, and I'm sure all these people agree with me, you are a damn hero. But Ganger, there's one thing that you're not, and that is the FGW champion. So Jeremy, in case you don't know, the start of Friday Night Fury is my time, so I'm going to have to ask you respectfully to give yourself an early night and hit the showers so I can do my thing.
This is completely classless.
I've had the experience of Jack Vaughn for the past 2 weeks, and I knew what to expect,
You know, to
but
be honest
still.
with you, the biggest reason why I came out here is let everybody know that I want to come back on August 5th because August 4th is the 3-year anniversary of their shooting. August 5th is my night I wanted to be here. But instead of giving myself an early night off, how about you just give me a title shot then? Because I'm nobody to you, right? This is your time. Just give me a quick title shot.
I mean, I certainly approve of it.
Jack Vaughn's his interference just got very interesting.
Ganger, in order for me to win that championship against Drew Skills, I had to earn it. So no, you're not going to get a title match tonight. However, I will give you a non-title match. And you know what? It'll start right now.
And
What?
is this official? Right out of nowhere, Jack Vaughn attacking Ganger.
I mean, referee Steve's out there. That's making it as official as it can get. Call for the bell to be rung. And Ganger already goes in swinging.
That's right, he's a house of fun. Ganger just incensed. Can you blame the man?
I can't one bit. Ganger came out, poured his heart and soul in this ring. And for Jack Vaughn to come out and disrupt that is, I don't agree with you often, JC, but like you said, utterly classless.
Absolutely. You know, Bryce, I cannot think of a single individual on God's green earth that I wish I wouldn't sit next to you out here. But again, some things are bigger than us. And the fact that Jack Vaughn came out here and said what he said to Ganger. Ganger was spilling his heart to the FGW fans. You can't condone that.
Not one single second. The FGW champion, though, taking Ganger off his feet. Ganger trying to shake his cobwebs out right now, but Vaughn stamping on the chest.
Jack Vaughn lifting Ganger by the skull. Into the turnbuckle he goes. Jack Vaughn on the assault. Here, despite your feeling towards how Jack Vaughn handled himself just now, let's not forget that's the FGW champion. That is a very capable athlete that Ganger has found himself in a match with that he wasn't expecting tonight.
Exactly. But, backbreaker there. Cover. Only a 2. Ganger still, I know he has a ton of fighting spirit inside of him. It's going to take a lot more than just a backbreaker to take out him.
And Jack Vaughn now to the outside, grabbing Ganger by the head, pressing his neck against the middle rope. And now Jack Vaughn with a kick right to the side of the head
Showing
of
off his
Ganger.
flexibility there, getting all the way up to Jack's chest.
Yeah, sure.
Ganger tried holding on to the rope stop, but drops an elbow anyways, does Vaughn. 1, 2.
You know, despite the way this match started, what a way to kick off Shockwave. I mean, Ganger versus Jack Vaughn, just like that, right off the bat.
Exactly, Jack Vaughn is certainly likes making his presence known. And what a better opponent than Ganger in this sense. But, another cover, 2. Ganger continues to kick out.
Off of the sidewalk slam, Jack Vaughn now back to his feet, calling for the end. Says he's got this in the bag. Ganger up to a knee. Off of the rope comes Jack Vaughn. Going for the huge lariat. Belly to back German suplex from Ganger.
Jack Vaughn definitely feeling that one. Ganger capitalizing. Going for another.
The Pitbull Ganger outright. Pugnacious. And Ganger with a second German suplex. Here we go down the cover.
Jack Vaughn kicks out, but you could tell that he definitely had the wind knocked out of him on those two Germans. Right hand's being delivered by Ganger. Off the ropes he goes. Knocks the clothesline, does Vaughn. Oh!
That might be all. What a hard lariat that Jack Vaughn just ran straight into Ganger. Ganger, he's down. Is he out, though? We see Jack Vaughn.
But Vaughn's not going for a pin yet.
No, you're right. And Vaughn is, he's defeated a lot of people with that hard lariat. But for whatever reason, Vaughn
goes with a spine buster there.
is opting to punish Ganger even more.
And he's still, oh boy. Someone that Jack Vaughn knows very well.
Don't take your eye off Ganger. The cover, roll up, Ganger. A winner over the FGW champion, just like that.
I can't believe it, DC.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this non-title matchup, Pitbull Ganger.
Brass Jackson came out, got into the head of Jack Vaughn, and that just allowed the Pitbull to score a win over a man who has been towering over the locker room for seemingly forever now.
Brass Jackson making his presence known, costing Jack Vaughn the first match that he has lost, I believe, since he's won that championship.
O-U-N-T-R-Y.
Everybody, I would like to give it up for the general manager himself. Welcome back, one Mr. Breeze.
That's what I said. O-U-N-T-R-Y.
Hold on there, fellas. Hold on just a minute here. Your all's time's coming here in a couple of weeks. I want y'all just to save it. But Jack Vaughn, you out here talking on big and how you earned your spot to face old Drew Skills. Well, I think our hometown hero just set a record here, and he's the first one to pin you since you got that strap around your waist there, fella. If that ain't earning your spot, I don't know what is, buddy. So, if it please y'all, come we got heat, I'd like to change things up a bit, if you don't mind. With your permission there, Mr. Crash Jackson, I would love to make that a three-way dance with Ganger and yourself, Crash Jackson, taking on Big Jack Vaughn for that title. Come we got heat. What you say, Jackson?
Three-way dance and we got heat. Ganger making his way back to the ramp.
Crash seems up to it. Vaughn, however, certainly does not.
What do you think?
Yo, you know I'm down.
Ganger, it looks like your comeuppance has just come up, and come we got heat. You got you a title shot, you and Crash Jackson. Have a good evening, y'all.
Vaughn might not agree to it, but then again, Jackson Breeze is general manager. That's his call to make. So come we got heat. Folks, triple threat. Jack Vaughn versus Crash Jackson versus Ganger. JC, I can't think of a more excited matchup than that.
One thing's for sure, we got heat. Things are gonna get hot.
Indeed, but folks, we got more wrestling action coming to you here soon. Stay tuned.
This is the Dive Bar Daddy Hannibal Rex, and you were watching FGW Shockwave.
My gangsters alone. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from the most dangerous city in the galaxy, Detroit, Michigan, Benjamin Chimera. And his opponent from the other side of the tracks, Johnny Cisco.
You are watching FGW Shockwave. I am JC Flash, unfortunately sitting here next to Bryce Knox, Bryce T, whatever you call yourself these days, as Johnny Cisco looks to go one-on-one with Benjamin Chimera.
JC, it's lovely to see you as ever.
You know, Bryce, there's been a lot of history over the last few weeks or so between Chimera and Johnny Cisco and Brian Huff and Finbreer and Avery Hertz. A couple weeks ago, Finbreer dominated by Chimera, defeated. Last week, Avery Hertz gave Chimera all he had. Oh my God, on the floor! What a slam on the floor!
Nasty stuff right there by Chimera. It's like you were saying, trust me, it's been a headache to deal with in the back, acting as COO, but here we see Chimera continuing his terrorizing on the rookie graduates here.
Yeah, if you haven't been watching the show, then let me catch you up. Johnny Cisco, one of what looks like is going to be the latest victim of Benjamin Chimera. Chimera claiming that these young guns, these kids that have just broke into FGW, they don't deserve their spot. They're what's wrong with the business. And Avery Hertz not here tonight because he was injured by Chimera last week. Finbreer's career almost ended 2 weeks before that. But right now, Johnny Cisco fighting with everything he has.
He delivered some swift underhooks there, but oh, he's fighting out of the corner with his forearms.
You gotta wonder though, is it gonna be enough already? Benjamin Chimera release suplex, tossing Cisco across the ring, Bryce.
I've seen Chimera do that move to Cisco a number of times now, and every single time he does it, Cisco just goes flying. It is a brutal sight to see, but if there's one thing it reinforces, it's the fact that Benjamin Chimera is not a man to be reckoned with.
Hold on now, jawbreaker, code breaker. Benjamin Chimera is down.
Cisco, this is your opportunity to capitalize.
Cisco trying to get his bearings back about him, pulling himself up at the top rope.
It looks like Cisco's climbing up instead of opting for the pin. Definitely you tell though his back is aching in pain. Chimera though, sweep out the leg.
Oh man, he keeps this up. He's gonna be thrown back to the side of the tracks he came from.
Chimera ain't done here. Picks up Cisco by his hair.
Oh, bear hook. The strength, the grip. That vice grip on the lower back of Cisco. Cisco fighting down with those elbows. Off of the ropes he goes.
Oh, but it goes in again. I can practically hear his spine cracking from here.
You're knocking out of the bear hug. Here is the cover for the bigger.
Oh, no.
No, not the cover, the bear hug on the ground.
Jarrett.
Like
Johnny
watching the work
Cisco.
of Bruno Sammartino, that bear hug just perfected by.
Oh, dropping the knee down, crashing all of Chimera's weight. And Cisco taps.
A dominating show of brutality.
Chimera's not letting it go.
Just squeezed the life out of him, quite literally.
Our senior official Joe Cova is trying to get him to break it up, but he's refusing.
Joe Lopez trying to force Chimera to break this bear hug.
At this rate, he's going to make Cisco pass out. But, oh, here comes the cavalry.
There's a familiar sight.
Ryan Huff and Fenrir. Huff looks like he's trying to go in and save Cisco, but nope. Fenrir instead looks like he wants to do the honors.
Hold on, Brian Huff, not so quick to stand toe-to-toe with Chimera. Fenrir not doing too bad for himself. A headbutt.
And another. Oh, you can see the Chimera. He's loopy on his feet, but oh no. Catches him.
Well, maybe they should have worked together because here's Brian Huff. Fenrir already been compromised. The right hands off of the ropes. Comes Chimera, but Chimera too big, too strong. Counters. Look at this though. Pele, the pound price. What a Pele. But no, Chimera. He shrugged it off. Not knocked off of his feet. Massive spine buster.
Chimera just decimating.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match as a result of a submission, Benjamin Chimera.
You almost forget there was just a match after all the
Amanda,
brutality we just saw.
Amanda!
The weeks in the making.
Knock it off, Amanda. Who needs the Geritol now? You want to talk about me being old? This is the best the next generation has to offer. Let me tell you where Avery is tonight. He got his ass beat so bad last week, he took a booking in another state to stay away from me. How much long are we going to do this? You admitted that I was the Almighty. You admitted it. You admitted it. Why do you keep coming back only to get your ass handed to you? Why do you do it?
All three of these men forced to take a knee in front of Benjamin Chimera and admit he's the Almighty.
Three of you, get out of my sight. I would bust the three of you open, but your blood would dishonor this mat. You don't deserve this business. You got no heart. You got no teamwork. You got no values. That is why I can lay waste to all four of you at once. Try it. Try it.
Chimera taunting the three of them to come back
Come on.
in.
I'm 58 years old. Come on.
And
Come on.
JC, it looks like none of them are up for it.
Trust me, I ain't got no ED with your mom, so. Come on.
Makes me wonder
Come
if
on.
Chimera's, is he
Help
right
him
about
out.
what he's saying?
Walk away.
I see
Get
what
out of
these
here.
three can do.
Get
I
out
know
of my
he's not
sight.
right, but
These people shouldn't be burdened with looking at a bunch of no heart losers. Get out of here.
Chimera with final
Now you can
words.
play it, Amanda.
Hey there! It's me, the Caucasian sensation, the titan of talk shows, the golden child of FGW, the great purveyor of fortitude.
Enough. You're watching FGW Shockwave.
Just gonna say the thing you...
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is a Shockwave Scramble to determine the #1 contender for the Shockwave Championship. Introducing first from Allen Park. He is the wrestling savant and the former Shockwave champion, Mitch Magnus. next contestant in the Shockwave Scramble from Mount Doom, representing Roach, Steve. Ladies and gentlemen, from Backstreet, USA, no shame, Jimmy Shane.
Let's get ready to rumble!
From Loveland, Ohio, she is the Black Widow, Harley Fairfax. And from the Playboy Mansion, the Side Piece, Ryan Huff.
Black on black, 3 bunnies in the back of my Cadillac. This means it's gonna be a good story to tell. Cash, grass, and ass on the highway to hell. And careful what you wish for when you dream.
I'm nice right now, man. I feel good. If you have a drink, would you please put it in the air? That party last night was awfully crazy.
He's from a university down the road, representing Alpha Sigma Sigma. KC, keep chillin', Jacob.
Folks, we're back here at FGW Shockwave, where we have a Shockwave Scramble match on our hands.
Bryce, I need to know one thing right off the bat.
Yes.
What were you thinking when you screwed Mitch Magnus, when you stole the Shockwave Championship from him last week?
I didn't steal anything. I did exactly what's written in the FGW bylaws. As Shockwave champion,
Cover by Mitch Magnus.
You have to defend the belt every single week. Mitch decided he wanted to take a week off, so I had to vacate the title.
You had to vacate the title.
That
was something you had to do.
It
That
is.
wasn't a choice.
Unlike somebody, I care about the rules of this company.
Harley Fairfax, the knees to the face of Mitch Magnus, who was screwed by Bryce T. Bryce T is lucky that Mitch didn't rip his face off last week right in the middle of that ring. I would have loved to see that. Harley Fairfax, a little overzealous, catching that Mongolian chops right in the...
Getting chopped right off there by Steve-O. Oh, dear.
Released gut-wrench suplex, releasing that Corella grip. There comes the... Oh, what a knee! Off of the springboard.
Ryan Huff, who we saw try to handle Chimera earlier, coming back in with gusto here in this scramble match, trying to earn a title shot.
Beautiful Pele kick. Here is Jimmy Shane, who has no shame, looking for the Shockwave title. Hold on. Brian Huff fights back. Jimmy Shane, half Nelson suplex. Or, excuse me, a half Nelson slam.
KC, Big Chillin' rolling on in. First whip there by Jimmy Shane. Caught up on the shoulders.
How interesting would it... Oh, look at this victory roll.
Oh.
No. Jimmy Shane.
Out of it.
Yeah, he rolls through the drop kick. And how interesting would it be if Casey Jacobs were to win this match tonight? Let's talk about our main event. It will be the Pledge versus Brett Oakley, one-on-one for the Shockwave title. Alpha Sigma Sigma versus Alpha Sigma Sigma, and crossbody on top of everybody in the match from Casey Jacobs of Alpha Sigma Sigma. Lots of Alpha Sigma Sigma in the Shockwave title picture these days.
Exactly so, and I like to see it. Pledge, here's the thing. You can berate me about Mitch all you want. I gave him his title shot that main event last week immediately. And a triple threat match with him, Pledge, and Jacob Rose. Mitch didn't win that match, Pledge did. And the roof was blown off the building. I remember your reaction. Even you were excited for Pledge.
Beautiful fall away slam, Bryce. You quite frankly disgust me as Brian Huff with the right hands, right to the side of the face, right to the cheek, right to the jaw.
Goes up the corner, up and over.
What height?
Jimmy Shane getting picked up by Huff.
Beautiful back suplex. Here comes Steve-O.
Oh, taken down. A chop from the member of Roach, and another. Steve-O has so much power behind those hands.
And you know, speaking of Steve-O, he was pretty instrumental in Pledge winning that championship last week. Been trying to drive a wedge between Pledge and Casey Jacobs and Brett Oakley, his Alpha Sigma Sigma brother. And gotta believe that Steve-O was going for that cannonball. Brian Huff getting out of the way. Tie kick from Harley Fairfax.
Harley
continuing those
off
kicks.
That MMA training of hers. And then now Mitch Magnus rolling on in. Goes to the back. There you see double underhooks. Butterfly suplex.
Harley Fairfax tossed across the ring.
Mitch trying to get Harley into a go for a cover, but KC rolls through.
Over the clothesline is Mitch Magnus. There's the Savant kick. Casey Jacobs off the ropes. Twisting neck breaker. And Mitch Magnus spiked.
You know what I gotta say to that, JC?
But come on, oh my, that was close.
It was. I about thought that KC won it. But no, not quite yet.
And again, if Casey Jacobs were to win this match, he would face next week the winner of Brett Oakley and the Pledge in tonight's main event for the Shockwave title.
And, oh.
Exploder suplex from Magnus. Here comes Fairfax now.
I gotta say, that proposition, it intrigues me a lot. I know I'd like to see it, but he still has to get through all of these other competitors here tonight before he can even fathom that. Right now, Harley Fairfax going, taking on Mitch Magnus on the ground. Steve-O, though, comes in from behind, lifting Fairfax up.
Oh, and what a release German suplex. We saw that last week. That was nasty then, and it's nasty now. Drop kick from Brian Huff and Jimmy Shane taking a walk back to the ring.
Spear there by Shane. But now KC going up top.
Seated senton, the cover, the shoulders are down. Casey Jacobs.
Mitch broke it up just in the nick of time.
Mitch Magnus, who you stole the FGW Shockwave Championship from last week, trying to scratch and claw his way back to the top. Such unfair circumstances. He's forced to face, shoulders down. Wait.
Casey's foot was in the rope.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and number one contender now for the Shockwave Championship, the wrestling savant, Mitch Magnus.
Just like how Steve didn't see Mitch get thrown over the guardrail the first time, he missed KC's foot being caught in the rope and still gave the win to Mitch.
Mitch Magnus striving for perfection, trying to drive his abilities back to the winning ways that he once knew in the past. And what an incredibly admirable victory that Mitch Magnus just enjoyed right in front of the FGW fans. What a moment.
Either way, folks, we'll have to reconcile with this consequences later. Folks, we'll be back with more Shockwave action coming at you.
This is Nate McClain, and it's in the cards. You're watching Shockwave.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is a triple threat tag team match. from the jungles of Africa, he is the Prince of Ball Strike, Savio Leon. And his tag team partner from Martins Ferry, Ohio, A.J. Alexander. From Beaver Creek, Ohio, Super Virgo, Nate McClain. His tag team partner from Akron, Ohio, Thunderbird Jay Ely. From Pompano Beach, he's everyone's homie, Pompano Joe. And from Fort Ancient, Tacoma Valley, he is the Prophet of Pain, Amos.
We're going to see two very fresh, very new teams here tonight. We'll see what they all can do together.
Well, the Super Virgo starting things off with everybody's homie. Look at this now. Nate McClain trying to break out of the clutches of Pompano Joe.
Nate pushing Pompano back, get him into the corner.
A right hands right to the midsection there. And here we go with the Irish whip. Pompano Joe going up and over. Nate McClain follows through. Arm drag from Pompano Joe.
Of course, it's only one man in from two teams. Pompano tagging in Amos.
Nice Manhattan drop, and here's the elbow to the forehead.
A cover.
And a nice jackknife cover from Amos.
Nate McClain kicking out at one. Amos sizing it up though.
Nate McClain with a big win over Casey Jacobs last week on Shockwave. Lots of history with another guy in this match, Savio, who
just recently got his mask back, or his face. I'm still not quite sure. He got his mane back, we'll call it that, from the clutches of the big game hunter.
Nice double team here. Amos and Pompano Joe flipping Nate McClain down, smacking the back of his skull against the middle of the ring. That's gotta hurt.
Nate reaching out to Jake Ely, not in range to get the tag yet. Pompano lifts him up. Oh, Pompano tags in Savio, and Nate immediately brings in Ely.
Nate McClain picking his spot, you might say.
Savio said he wanted Nate, but he'll take a bird if he can get it.
Couple paw drags from Savio Leone.
Jake Ely keeping his shoulder lifted up wisely, not letting a pinning predicament happen. Oh, he's getting his fingers knocked on.
And Savio had his shot.
I would like to think so. I don't know if the State of Ohio Department of Health requires that for competition for animals or not.
That might result in some nasty infection. And here we go, AJ Alexander making his Shockwave debut, as you mentioned earlier, Bryce.
You see, crushing Ely's head. He's screeching out in pain right now, trying to worm his way out of it somehow, some way.
Side headlock by Ely.
I don't know if you heard Nate McClain saying he's the biggest, best man here. I don't think either of those statements are true particularly, but the Jake Ely certainly is no slouch. I got to give him that.
AJ Alexander shrugging off that shoulder tackle attempt. Now Ely jacking his jaw.
Comes over Alexander. Oh, look at the height that Alexander got.
What a drop kick from Alexander.
Ely's jaw certainly must be rattled. So if he shots it, there was a couple of teeth loose after that. He tries to reverse.
Ely doing a nice job of shifting the momentum to his favor. However, running into that European uppercut kind of put a damper on things. Nice backflip off of the second rope. Here we go, off of the... Ow! Ow! Hard to keep up with all the action. What a kick to the head.
AJ Alexander certainly looking impressive here in his Shockwave debut, just taking the head off of Jake Ely. Take a bow, good sir. But this match isn't over yet. And it looks like Alexander's offering the tag into Amos. Oh!
Alexander, those just nasty kicks to the skull.
Keeps Ely steady. Have a nice little transfer of power there over to the Prophet of Pain.
Oh, look at this, the double delayed vertical suplex.
All that blood flowing down to Jake Ely's head. You can see him slowly turn red as each second passes. And he's still, it's got to have been what, at least 10 seconds now, JC?
Absolutely at the mercy of Alexander and Amos. The cover now from the Prophet of Pain. Ely kicks out.
Jake crawling, clawing his way back over to Nate McClain. Amos not allowing it to happen though.
Ely has not been the same since those huge kicks from Alexander. Alexander learning those kicks under the tutelage of, hold on, look at this.
Nice springboard and Amos assisted. Double boots the back.
Alexander learning those kicks under the tutelage of BU Yamashita, the Japanese legend. Oh my God. What a monkey flip.
Indeed, Pompano Joe comes on in. Oh, Nate McClain dropping him down, stopping the monkey flip from happening.
Ely tagging in his partner, tagging in Nate McClain, picking the bones of everybody's homie.
Ely definitely needed it after the beating he took so far. Cover, not enough there by Nate McClain.
A little bit of a mud hole being stomped. Now we've got a rear chin lock of sorts. Pompano Joe fighting back. And there's a mat slam. Ely tagged back in.
Nate McClain giving the directives, telling him to get him, go at him. Jake Ely definitely still looks a little worse for wear, but that won't stop him from delivering some punches.
Off of the rope we go. Nice counter from Pompano Joe, and the counter being countered.
Jake Ely very wisely slid under the legs. Pompano definitely had his chestnuts cracked, we'll say that.
He looking proud of himself. Oh, hey. Amos taken down by Ely.
Savio Leone wanted to get in there. But
Snap back, short side, Ito suplex from everybody's homie, Pompano Joe, but Amos down. Like Pompano was going to go for the tag.
Savio once in, he put on the toe beans.
And here comes Savio Leone.
Jake wants to tag. Nate says no, he can't. He says he can't get in the ring with Savio. Oh, strike delivered.
Savio Leone with the chops, the paw strikes. What's this now? Nice kick from Savio with the hind legs.
Savio missing a clothesline. Catches him with a spear though. 1, 2. Nate breaks it up.
Nate McClain perfectly happy to get in that ring with Savio. And how about a single leg frosted crab that made Casey Jacobs tap out last week? Now got that locked in. Oh!
Talking about kicking the hopes and dreams entirely out of Nate McClain there.
Yeah, Miyu Yamasto would be proud of that one. Here we go, off of the shoulders of Alexander. Ely clipping the knee.
Alexander thrown to the ring post, but Pompano Joe and Amos come back in.
Some chaos breaking out. 4 different competitors in the ring. Oh, going head to head in the worst way possible.
Round and around on a merry-go-round they go, but Nate McClain realizing that the Lion is right behind him. Jake Ely, though, taking control of the situation.
There we go. Oh, Ely trying to go up and over. Savio Leone saw it coming. Not taking the bait. And Leone. Oh!
Ely reaching out for Nate, wanting to make the tag, but Nate's saying he can't. He won't make the tag, even though it would save it. And Ely submits.
The cat paw kitten thing applied, and that's all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match. The Prince of Paw Strikes, Savio Leone and A.J. Alexander.
After that, Nate McClain turned tail and ran away from Savio Leone. And A.J. Alexander and Savio Leone as their tag team debut here, scoring a win. What an episode of Shockwave has already been so far, JC, but we still have a huge main event to come. Brent Oakley versus the Shockwave champ, the Blend. It's gonna be a match of epic proportions.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss that. And it's coming up soon in our main event.
This is Senior Referee Joe Copez, and you're watching FGW Shockwave. Don't make me untuck my shirt.
This is your time, your life's flashing before your eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit.
But what if I gave you a chance? You just have to sell your soul.
From Cincinnati, Ohio, he is the baddest man alive, Aaron Williams. his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, the future, Jacob Rose.
And that makes me dangerous. Can't get knocked down. And that makes me dangerous. My time is now. And that makes me dangerous. I'm a grenade without reason, ready to explode. I'm like a
This is FGW Shockwave. Jacob Rose about to go one-on-one with Aaron Williams, who looks less than impressed by a pretty successful under the annals of FGW. Jacob Rose done a lot here. Aaron Williams done a lot in the wrestling industry as a whole. It's going to be very interesting to see how this one unfolds, Bryce.
Indeed. And for those who weren't able to tell, that sweatshirt that Jacob held up, that was a Cody Hawk sweatshirt after what he did last week, interfering in the triple threat match with that enormous shoulder block, the shoulder tackle.
Yeah, he being Cody Hawk, interfering in Jacob Rose's match, seemingly in retaliation for Jacob Rose interfering in Cody Hawk's business when he was assaulting Johnny Cisco. However, right now we have Jacob Rose, we have Aaron Williams one-on-one on Shockwave, and it's going to be a hugely competitive match, that is for sure.
Absolutely. You have a man who calls himself the future against a man who is the defining piece of the present in Aaron Williams.
Jacob Rose with a front face lock. Aaron Williams trying to break out of this hold. He does. Controlling the wrist. Going under. Hammerlock from Williams. Headlock takeover. Nice head scissor from Jacob Rose and the standoff, Bryce.
Aaron and Jacob locking eyes. Aaron gave a slight nod as acknowledgement. He's like, all right, he sees what he's going to be dealing with here tonight. And there's one thing that any frequent viewer of Shockwave knows is that Jacob Rose is not a man to be trifled with. This is the one who says he will be the first FGW Grand Slam champion for a reason. He has all the accolades to back that up.
Aaron Williams with a side headlock. Jacob Rose pressing Aaron Williams off of the rope. Aaron Williams going for the shoulder tackle. Jacob Rose, however, able to stand his ground. Wait now, go for the body slam. O'Connor roll, but Aaron hanging on to the rope.
Aaron caught the leg there, tripped up Jacob a little, but off we go once again.
Drop down. Up and over goes Jacob. Kick to the chest.
Aaron Williams keeping Jacob locked at the pace he wants him to be. But Jacob showing off that athleticism.
How about that shoulder tackle? That one took down Aaron Williams with the leg sweep.
Smart maneuver there and a beauty of a drop kick by Williams.
Nice vertical leap by Aaron Williams, taking down the self-proclaimed future in Jacob Rose.
Oh, the tie is off now, JC. This can only spell bad things in the future. That means you know Aaron's taking things seriously.
Aaron dressing up for the occasion. And now look at the dressed down Jacob Rose in that ring right in front of all the FGW fans and everybody watching at home with the cravat, the knee into the midsection. Jacob Rose countering there, going for the hip toss. Aaron Williams standing his ground. Hip toss at Jacob Rose, who lands on his feet. A nice arm drag takeover and a drop kick from Jacob Rose.
A great sequence of events there by Jacob Rose, smartly staying on his feet, turning it all around where he needs to get some momentum. Also, to your point, I don't think I've ever seen Aaron Williams not be dressed up.
Well, I can appreciate a man that dresses up for the occasion. Beautiful one-handed bulldog off of the second rope. Aaron Williams rolling out of the ring for a breather. Jacob Rose trying to Suicide dive, Aaron Williams into the crowd, Bryce.
Aaron being slammed face first into the apron. Ref Steve, he's doing the count. We're at 4 right now. Both men need to get back into the ring. I don't think Williams seems content with doing that just yet.
Aaron Williams, Jacob Rose, the kind of action you're going to see here at FGW. Now that someone like Bryce T is no longer the acting general manager.
Oh. I'll put that snide comment aside. I can just imagine the pain that Williams' hand must be feeling, all the nerves firing off at once, colliding with solid
Well, normally
steel.
I would describe the action that's unfolding in front of us, but I think the sound that we just heard that turnbuckle post make, that said it all. And Jacob Rose now firmly in control, or is he? Off of the second rope comes Jacob. It's just leveled by Aaron Williams.
Swatted out of the air like a fly. Aaron Williams made Jacob Rose have a crash landing.
I think Aaron really felt that in his hand. That same hand that bounced off of that turnbuckle post. And you heard the sound that made.
Now Aaron unbuttoning the dress shirt. The baddest man alive, about to show exactly why he has that moniker.
What a kick to the chest, that beautiful roundhouse, perfectly executed.
Jacob Rose tied up there on the top rope. Aaron taking his time as he slowly and methodically dismantles the chest of Jacob Rose with the trained legs.
Yeah, the shockwave that it sends through your body when you're kicked in your midsection with that kind of force. Absolutely perfect aim. Just rocking that sternum, rattling Jacob Rose, but Jacob Rose, he's still got some gas in the tank.
Jacob brought down. Oh.
Basement drop kick from Aaron Williams.
Jacob thought he had the better of the situation there for a split second before Aaron came back and showed him who's boss here. Jacob, though, being picked up by the hair.
Snapmare. PK kick to the back, right to the shoulder blade, Bryce.
I can already tell that these are going to cause some nasty bruises in the morning for Rose. And Williams condescendingly asking Jacob if he wants to click, said no, only to make an acupressurist shiver right there with that kick to the spinal column.
So much velocity in those kicks, so much impact, but Jacob Rose trying to fight back with that kick to the head. Aaron Williams shrugging it off and taking Jacob Rose over to the middle rope and continues those brutal roundhouse kicks.
Aaron Williams using every bit of that 5 count that he's allotted. Jacob taking this time wisely, trying to catch a break, but once again, Williams is right back on him.
Aaron Williams makes a very good point, really utilizing the rules to the utmost effectiveness. You gotta love Aaron Williams for that. What another huge chop to the chest, so much impact in everything Aaron Williams does.
Oh, that one did some damage, not just to Jacob, but once again, triggering pain in that hand from earlier.
That will rattle the entire vertebrae of Jacob Rose, who is in a lot of trouble here, coming off of the ropes. Sunset flip, shoulders down.
2. Only a 2 count, though.
Jacob Rose taking it to Aaron Williams with everything he has.
Williams stopping him in his tracks. Shaking that out. He said, no, sir. He ain't letting that happen on his watch.
The veteran Aaron Williams. Taking those body shots and the shot to the head from Jacob Rose. Jacob fighting with everything he has. Aaron Williams just keeps coming.
Both men colliding in the center of the ring. And that just about was a 3 count just by both men still being dazed. Aaron, though, biting on the fingers of Jacob.
Like he said before, he being Aaron Williams, he has until 5. There's nothing in the wrestling rule books that says that he cannot bite the hand of Jacob Rose for 4 seconds or less.
That certainly is true. I just don't approve of it personally, but
Bryce, nobody cares what you approve of. It's Aaron Williams with the cravat. The cravat locked into perfection. Jacob Rose, how much can he possibly have left, Bryce?
I'm not quite sure, but then again, this is Jacob Rose we're talking about. One half of the first ever FGW Tag Team Champions, surviving a hellacious ladder match. This man has been through quite literally everything you can imagine in FGW history. Hardcore, you name it. He has shed blood, sweat, and tears in that ring, and it's going to take a lot to make him submit.
And here we go. Jacob Rose, the first ever tag team champion, along with Shea Solo, the current Super Zeta Memorial champion. A man that has seen so much success in FGW, but still has so far to go. Not only just in FGW, but in the wrestling industry as a whole. And a win over Aaron Williams would do so much for Jacob Rose. If he could make that happen, beautiful Hurricane Rana.
If he could make that happen, it would do wonders for his career, I feel.
Oh, Jacob Rose driving Aaron Williams to the ground. Jacob Rose climbing to the top rope.
The Super Zeta Memorial Champion, the man who beat Cody Hawk in the finals for that belt, comes flying with the clothesline.
I believe somewhere close, Cody Hawk is looking on. And look at the standing backflip splash, the moonsault.
But it's only a 2. Jacob, I can see it on his face. He is furious that it ain't done, but he's not gonna quit yet. He still has more in the tank.
Jacob now looking like he's over that pump handle Death Valley driver. Aaron Williams going for the roundhouse. Jacob Rose sweeps the legs. Shining Wizard to the back of the head.
Here we go.
Dropping him with a Falcon Arrow. Oh my God. Oh, Aaron Williams kicking out. I thought he might have had it, but no.
I could have swore that would have been it, but Aaron Williams, he is a champion in his own right. This man has traveled across the country, winning belts wherever he's gone. It's gonna take quite a number of damage to be able to put this man down for a 3.
Well, Logan Blackheart defeated with that same Falcon Arrow a few weeks back. Aaron Williams, STO!
Rolls Jacob over.
And just a straight knee to the face. And Jacob Rose is in some trouble here. Brain Buster! Center of the ring!
Covered 1, 2. No! Jacob managing to find it within himself and kick out. Barely. Just barely.
Bryce, the future Jacob Rose just driven from a suplex, completely upside down position to the top of his head, to the middle of the ring, and was somehow able to kick out of that devastating maneuver from Aaron Williams.
It was, I thought it would have been over, but now Aaron Williams looks like he's aiming to climb up top as well.
I mean, what's he got to do? Like the toughness, the grit, the outright fortitude, the endurance, the durability.
Oh,
Jacob Rose continues to fight.
Aaron Williams not a man who goes up to the top rope too terribly often, and I think that might be paying off against him.
Yeah, he might regret it on this exchange as Jacob Rose going for what looks like it's going to be a superplex.
And it connects!
Oh!
Go for the cover, Jacob. But I think both men are spent after that.
Jacob Rose may have used the last breath that his body has to offer. The jettison Aaron Williams across the ring from the top rope with that sky-high superplex. Hand over the eye. No!
Coming in on ringside.
Wait a minute. You're right, there. Cody Hawk.
Cody slinking down, just watching from the apron.
Aaron Williams kicking out that superplex. Cody Hawk ringside.
Both men in the ring, heaving, trying to get some energy back in them. Going to the ropes, trying to assist themselves up to their feet. I don't blame them for 1 second. Jacob charges forward.
Aaron Williams, however, out of the way. Jacob Rose out of the way. Elbow to the face. Cody Hawk still out there at ringside. Oh, heavy forearm.
Uppercut there by Williams.
You know, the question is, has referee Steve seen Cody on the outside of the ring as this slugfest continues?
I'm not quite sure, but Cody hasn't interfered, so there's nothing stopping him. Aaron smiling now through the pain like the madman he is.
Grabbing Jacob Rose by the back of the neck and just delivering one heavy blow after another. And Jacob Rose, he just keeps fighting back.
Jacob versus Aaron right now feels like the unstoppable force versus the immovable object.
Combination of kicks from Aaron Williams and the human body can only take so much. Feet trigger, knee to the mouth. Elbow, the back and forth impact.
The leapfrog on over. Jacob got confused there for a second. Aaron now.
Oh, another huge knee.
Both men collide with the ground. Referee Steve having to do the double count. JC, I don't know if they're going to be getting up in time for 10.
Well, the FGW fans, along with Cody Hawk, looking on.
You saw it in Aaron Williams' eyes, the glazed over look. He might have just given everything he had with that clothesline.
3 more seconds, it will be a double count out. It looks like both men will make it back to their feet, up to one knee. Both men now standing, and the fight, Bryce. The start of the match, it is now a fight, and it continues.
Jacob Rose, you see it, he's bleeding from his right eye. But despite that, despite the crimson starting to trickle down, he still won't quit. No! Cody Hawk taking out the leg of Rose.
Also, notice the way that Aaron Williams averted the attention of referee Steve. Buzzsaw kick to the skull. Aaron Williams does it.
Was Cody and Aaron in on it or
Ladies
something?
and gentlemen, the winner of this match, the baddest man alive, Aaron Williams.
You know, maybe Aaron Williams and Cody Hawk are in cahoots. Maybe Aaron Williams, just being the veteran he is, took advantage of the opportunity that he saw in the moment. But one thing is for sure, Aaron Williams is victorious over Jacob Rose. What a match that was. No shame in defeat to a superstar the caliber of Aaron Williams. But things between Cody Hawk and Jacob Rose, Bryce, they've just gotten that much more personal.
Yes, they have. Like you said, no shame whatsoever. I have to take my hat off to Jacob Rose here tonight. Aaron Williams standing tall with the victory in the book here tonight. Jacob, despite everything though, still has a smile on his face. Soldier on. Folks, we're going to get Jacob some help to the back here. Stay tuned because there's going to be some more Shockwave coming at you. We still have a huge main event later on in our broadcast. Stay tuned.
I am the evil genius of professional wrestling, Ripper Blackheart. This is the SOB, Logan Blackheart, the big man bun. We are the Blackheart Foundation, and you are watching FGW Shockwave. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Blackheart Foundation.
Here lately, the Blackheart Foundation has been on quite a winning streak. And we're going to ride that straight until we got heat. There's a battle royal at We Got Heat. The winner of the battle royal gets to pick their tag team partner for a shot at them tag team titles. And the Blackheart Foundation has the numbers. It can be a Blackheart Foundation member picking a Blackheart Foundation member and bringing them titles home. So to warm up, any two idiots in the back want to come out here and accept this open challenge, we are more than ready.
Welcome back to FGW Shockwave, the open challenge. It's being answered, but by who?
I'm not so sure, JC, but we're definitely going to find out and see if these guys appreciate it or not.
What is this music? Who do we have?
I don't know.
Let's step up to the Blackhearts.
Columbus, Ohio, Damian Chambers. From Salyersville, Kentucky, he's a whole lot of dude. The king of the horses, Chris Jackson. They are a whole lot of alpha.
Wow, Damian Chambers, Chris Jackson, a whole lot of alpha together again. And tonight they answer the challenge, the open challenge of the Blackheart Foundation, the former tag team champions. Damian Chambers, Chris Jackson, the goal, they're back. They're back together.
Oh, this is a whole lot of machine, if you're asking me.
Damian Chambers, Crash Jackson. By the way, Crash Jackson, one of the two #1 contenders for the FGW Championship, and We Got Heat. And suddenly finding themselves in the tag team title conversation. And you got to believe, Nicole, that the Blackheart Foundation, they couldn't have seen this coming.
No, they didn't. We saw them exit the ring as soon as these big machines came out here and stepped foot right in the middle.
Now, they don't exactly they don't seem pleased by the revelation that is unfolded
Hey, they don't get no choice though, so they just better step up.
Well, the challenge has been issued, and it was issued by the Blackheart Foundation. A whole lot of alpha answering that challenge, and suddenly we have a huge tag team match. Just a couple weeks away from We Got Heat on August 5th. You don't want to miss that show. It's the hottest party of the summer. And it's our second, it's our second biggest show of the year, and a whole lot of alpha. Suddenly we have Crash Jackson staring down Big Man Bun. We got Damian Chambers, got Ryan Michaels on the apron. Big match feel suddenly taking place here on Shockwave.
Oh, JC, this match is going to be crazy. It's going to be the one for the books as we see Big Man Bun and Crash Jackson starting us off.
You know, if somebody from the Blackheart Foundation, be it Ryan Michaels, be it Big Man Bun, should they be able to pin somebody like, well, Crash Jackson, the #1 contender for Jack Bond's FGW Championship? Of course, Ganger also a #1 contender. However, should Crash Jackson specifically be pinned here, it's a very good way for Ryan Michaels, Big Man Bun, to insert themselves into the FGW Championship picture. Am I wrong, Nicole?
Oh, no, I definitely agree with you. Like I said, this is going to be one for the books.
The
It's
headbutts, the shoulder tackle, Crash Jackson standing his ground. Not the first time we've seen that tonight. We're going to see how this unfolds.
Big Man Bun stepping it up, and he doesn't look scared whatsoever.
Power versus power retaliation met with outright strength and force and the ability to stabilize oneself.
Oh, you see
these two athletes, these two brutes, Nicole. Oh, Nicole, the shot to the face.
Oh, you see the look on Crash Jackson. He can take a lot, but I don't know how much more this is going to take for the disrespect from Big Man Bun.
Ryan Michaels, the tag, Damian Chambers. The tag, chest to chest.
You see the smirk on Ryan Michaels' face, but it looks like it's not on there for very long.
The FGW fans. You hear the rowdy environment surrounding this ring, going crazy for these athletes. Ryan Michaels catching Damian Chambers with a waist lock.
But Michaels is catching a lot more than that right now.
Both Ryan Michaels and Damian Chambers, former #1 contenders for the FGW Championship. Have some high caliber athletes in this match.
Here comes Big Man Bud trying to get his way.
Nicole, how about this not advertised? Hugely high caliber match. Oh, shades of Eddie Guerrero.
Holy crap.
This could easily be the main event of a super card. We're getting it right now on Shockwave. Out of nowhere, Tope Suicida from Damian Chambers. The energy in the FGW arena is electric. The cover, a quick kick out, Nicole.
Oh, that's really quick, but I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of those tonight. You hear this crowd. They are excited to see a whole lot of alpha back in action.
Crash Jackson tagged back in, kick to the chest, elbow drop, cover.
Man, that's a whole lot of elbow being dropped on Michaels too, JC.
A whole lot of man.
Oh, man.
Nice quick tags from a whole lot of alpha, keeping each other fresh. Excellent tag team chemistry. Excellent strategy in this tag team match. Ryan Michaels, though, hanging up Damian Chambers on that bottom rope in just enough time for Big Man Bun to deliver that clothesline. Michaels with a tag.
Referee Joe Lopez definitely has to keep his eye on this one tonight.
Stop to the chest, strike to the skull.
Damian Chambers is taking a lot from Big Man Bun right now.
The full mount from Big Man Bud delivering those right hands. Joe Lopez taking issue with it. Ryan Michaels taking advantage of the back of the referee being turned to goal.
Ryan Michaels always likes to get in there and play not fair, is what we will call it. Big Man Bun stopping on the ankles of Damian Chambers.
What a tag team match that has unfolded, and for some reason you're just joining us. We have the Blackheart Foundation, Ryan Michaels, Big Man Bun against the reunited Whole Lot of Alpha.
Ryan Michaels trying to take his way with Damian Chambers. He's going to be working on that arm, and that's not looking good for Chambers.
Ryan Michaels slowing down the action, slowing down Damian Chambers. Got Damian Chambers down. Chambers, though, throwing Michaels away, but not for long, Nicole.
Most definitely not. Michaels trying his hardest.
Damian Chambers driven into the corner. Shoulder thrust. Chambers into the corner of Big Man Bun and Ryan Michaels. And a huge shoulder thrust.
There's a reason why they call him Big Man Bun.
Yeah, Man Bun picking up where Michaels left off. Damian Chambers, though, with the elbow.
And a boot to the face.
Oh, look at that. Back breaker.
Oh, this is not going good for Chambers.
And Damian Chambers knocked into your living room.
Big Man Bud having a little fun with Chambers' head. Michael's taking right back over.
Ryan Michaels now in control of Damian Chambers, rear chin lock applied. Joe Lopez watching for that choke. Damian Chambers coming back to his feet, Nicole.
I told you, Chambers is not going to take any prisoners. Michaels is looking really good in the middle of the
Clubbing blow,
ring.
belly to back suplex over the clothesline. Beautifully done Pele kick from Damian Chambers. Here we go off of the rope. Elbow across the mouth of Ryan Michaels.
Hey, Michaels, how do you like that? Because Chambers is loving it. Who's going to get this tag?
Here comes the #1 contender for the FGW Championship. Exploder suplex from Crash Jackson, taking out Man Bun. Another exploder.
Wow. They control. Man, I love seeing that control from. Oh, but he's not done yet.
Crash Jackson, such an impressive athlete. So much strength, so much ability, so much agility for a man his size. The clothesline to Man Bun. Man Bun holds his ground. Ripcord clothesline. Making it rain tonight in the FGW Arena.
Yeah, Chambers getting that tag back in.
Yeah, Chambers now legal. We might be about to see the Crash Chamber. Man Bun, though, able to break things up. Ryan Michaels, spine buster to Damian Chambers.
Oh, Big Man Bun coming in.
A big splash. Here's the cover off of the back press.
Crash Jackson puts a stop to that count.
Man Bun lifting up Damian Chambers by his head, placing him on the top rope.
This could go really bad, JC, especially when you mess with Joe Lopez.
Now, you know, if I was Joe Lopez, I'd stay the hell away from Big Man Bun, who is about to throw Damian Chambers possibly into the ceiling.
Chambers is not making it very easy for Bud, and you've seen him fall.
What a headbutt. Ryan Michaels, though, picking up where Mad Bud left off. Now finds himself up in the second rope. Damian Chambers in an incredibly precarious position. Here comes Crash Jackson intercepting.
He's in there to help out his partner. It's not looking very good for Michaels.
What are we about to see?
Doing?
Buster, just barely driver.
Yes.
That was incredible. The cover. Wow. No, River Blackheart. Damn it.
Blackheart stops it. Look at the look on Damian Chambers' face. He is in shock.
This action. If you blink, you're going to miss something incredible.
Whole lot of alphas, a whole lot of ticked off right now.
Big Man Bud tossing Damian Chambers to the outside. Crash Jackson and Ryan Michaels alone in the ring. Wait a minute, that's Jack Bond. Jack Bond. Jack Bond taking it to Crash Jackson again, and we got heat in the main event 2 weeks from tonight on April 5th. Jack Bond will take on Crash Jackson and Ganger in a triple threat match for the FGW Championship. Jack Bond taking it to, oh my God,
Jeez,
what's going on?
Everybody needs to come in here to help out. It's going to take everybody to get Jack Bond out of here.
Well, we're seeing all these bodies, security trying to bring order to the FGW arena. This match been thrown out. And Nicole, just when you thought things couldn't get any more crazy.
No.
The Dark Star, Matthew Taylor charging into the ring.
Oh, and there is nobody there to stop them from this chaos.
Bryce D, along with General Manager, returning tonight, Jackson Breeze. Trying to, again, bring order to the situation. Ryan Michaels, Matthew Taylor, no shortage of history there.
No.
Matthew Taylor laid down a challenge to Ryan Michaels last week. I'm being told that we need to go to commercial. We're going to try to restore order, but don't go anywhere, folks. I don't know what's going to happen, but you don't want to miss it.
Hey, y'all, this is your boy Jackson Breeze, FGW General Manager. Telling you, you're watching Shockwave. Whoa!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to FGW Shockwave. I am being told.
Hand on the other between we got heat and you're fired.
I am being told
Got your fellas' attention now.
that a contract signing is about to take place between Matthew Taylor and Ryan Michaels for an official matchup 2 weeks away, and we got heat. That takes place on August 5th. Our biggest show of the summer, Nicole.
Contract for you fellas to settle this once and for all in 2 weeks that we got heat. Now, you heard me, don't do nothing funny. Right? Got the contract? There we go. Now, let's make it official, y'all. There's one little stipulation on here. One little stipulation, and that is that you release, by signing this, you release FGW and the owner, Brian LeBick, of all responsibility and liabilities on this match. Because this will be an unsanctioned FGW street fight match, boys.
So this will not be a match, an unsanctioned fight, Nicole, should they sign the contract.
No, Matt Taylor, you have my full attention now. This is a fight that you started when you didn't hold up your end of the deal, and you know damn well what I'm talking about, so stop playing these games saying you have no idea. Son, this is on you, and you've taken it to here now. So go ahead, be my guest. Sign your death warrant. Because I'm telling you now, who you see in front of you today is not who you're gonna see at We Got Heat. That is my show. That is where I thrive. There will not be a Matt Taylor after August 5th. You know, one time you came out here and said, I am the biggest waste of God-given talent. That I come out here week to week and play a WWE cosplayer. So, sign your name, and I'll show you at We Got Heat just exactly how cerebral and how game on I can be.
Last week, Matt Taylor issued the challenge. Will he sign on the dotted line tonight?
Is this all a game to you, Ryan? It's all fun and games, isn't it? I watch you out here every single week. I see you pretending to be something you're not because you're too damn afraid to work hard and earn it like everyone else. So you'd rather pretend to be something you see on TV. Do you think this was all handed to me? You think people ever want to see me succeed? You are fooling yourself. You are fooling yourself. I've had to work and earn for everything I've got in this business. I still, to this day, every single week, bust my ass to earn everything I get in this business. Every single week, I am out on the road multiple times a week proving myself. While you sit here, whine, and complain because you want to be a top guy. You want to be a champion. Well, here you are now. You're jumping in the ring with sharks now, right? That's what you want? You want blood in the water? Oh, I'm Jaws, son, and I'm going to eat you alive if We Got Heat.
Matthew Taylor makes it official.
Yes.
Ryan Michaels. All left to do is for him to sign the contract. Oh, no!
He did it! I didn't see him sign that.
Instead, he focuses his attention on Matt Taylor. Ah, spine buster from the table! As far as that signature that Ryan Michaels had got around to, all of a sudden he signed it on the face of Matthew Taylor, the Dark Star.
And look at him, he's making him eat it. But who is going to eat their words, JC?
That's a good question, and We Got Heat. This match now official. Matthew Taylor, Ryan Michaels. It does not get any more personal than this. And We Got Heat 2 weeks from tonight. This is going to be an unsanctioned fight, Nicole.
Oh, I think We Got Heat. This arena is going to get burnt down.
This is Hook, the heavy metal Viking and hardcore legend, and you are watching FGW Shockwave.
The following match is a triple threat match.
FGW Arena is still reeling from what just happened between Matthew Taylor and Ryan Michaels. And we now transition into that man. Eric Ballin, Weapon X now in the spotlight. And a big triple threat match about to take place here, Nicole. So much action tonight.
From Wrong Turn, Pikeville, Kentucky, the Hillbilly, Evil Nate!
The rubbing of that chainsaw never fails to send chills down my spine. Evil Nate standing in the middle of the ring.
This is going to be a triple threat match, and already I'm threatened just by these two men so far. Who could be the third?
From the 36th chamber of Parts Unknown, the Zodiac!
The eerie existence, the terrifying presence of that man, Zodiac, looking dead in the eyes. Eric Ballin, Evil Nate looks on.
Well, JC and FGW, these are three of the most evilest men that can get in the middle of that ring.
Well, they're all going toe to toe to toe tonight in this triple threat match. No titles on the line here. This match just for pride. This match to find out who's got what it takes, who is the better man of these three individuals tonight on this given night. Who is going to come out on top?
Well, first off, we got to get the pro camera on poor Steve. Look at Eric Ballin just sitting there in the corner. He doesn't look very amused at all.
Zodiac, Evil Nate. Tonight they all faced off against one another in this first fall to a finish triple threat match.
It's very quiet.
We've seen such incredible action already tonight. We've seen Jacob Rose and Aaron Williams go one-on-one in a classic. We saw the violence that just took place between Ryan Michaels and Matthew Taylor, who will now they will compete on August 5th at We Got Heat in a non-sanctioned fight. And now we have this triple threat match between Evil Nate, Zodiac, and Eric Ballin, who is still ominously, just calmly sitting in the corner watching this action take place, Nicole.
Well, he probably just waiting for those two to tear each other apart. But they notice what he's doing right now.
Zodiac and Evil Notice taking notice of Weapon X Eric Ballin, seated over there in the corner. Now rising to the occasion!
Oh! Double choke block.
The punches to the face of Eric Ballin, who goes over the top rope.
Hey, you can team up against Ballin all you want, but when it comes down to it, it's got to be one-on-one.
All three of these men, they all possess somewhat of a supernatural aura. You know, you gotta believe that they're just men, but I just get the feeling that there's something more in the souls of these individuals competing in this match tonight. As Evil Nate with the snap jabs, taking it to Zodiac. Zodiac ducks the elbow.
Eric Fallen grabs the leg of Evil Nate.
Very calculated in his assault is Eric Fallen, the systematic mastermind. What's going on here?
Oh, he just drops him to the ground.
He bashed his head off of the skull of the ring post on the way.
Aaron Fallen staring down the Zodiac. I don't think the Zodiac's very amused at all.
Eric Fallen, Zodiac circling one another to stare down. Forearm. Eric Fallen eats it to the face. Zodiac standing his ground as well. Knife edge chop.
Chop. Ouch.
Eric Fallen answers back with one of his own. Zodiac. Knife edge right back to Fallen. Fallen answering once again.
And he's going to keep on going with it.
Eric Fallen striking Zodiac hard right in the nose. Zodiac, just like Fallen, follows up with a strike of his own.
And he is not done there. Zodiac sending Fallen to the opposite corner.
And Nicole, this is not the same Zodiac we've seen in the past.
No.
Really an extra intensity. Oh, speaking of intensity, my God, the thud.
Evil Nate coming back in for his chance at Eric Fallen.
The snap jabs, the chops, the elbows. Left and right goes Evil Nate. Evil Nate, that crazed savage.
Eric Fallen ducks out of it.
Multiple shots right to the jaw. Evil Nate coming off of the ropes, going for that X-handle smash. And now both men holding one another by the throat. There we go, Eric Fallen taking off that mask.
This isn't gonna be good, JC.
Ripping the identity off of Evil Nate.
Evil Nate rolls right outside that ring onto the floor, but rolling back in. Oh, you see it. Zodiac is getting on his feet, but oh, not for long.
Lights out in the FGW arena.
The lights are low.
Eric Fallen calling out Harley Fairfax, who's set to compete in a casket match at We Got Heat with Eric Fallen.
What is going on right now, JC?
I can't see.
I can't see anything either.
You can hear some kind of rustling around. What is happening? Lights back up.
Go.
There's Harley Fairfax. Harley Fairfax tying up Eric Fallen.
Oh, Zodiac taking advantage of it. There's
Like a
the
spider's
cover.
web. The heart punch. That's it.
Oh, Harley Fairfax sneaking in, giving Zodiac that opportunity to take the win.
Waiting the official announcement from Rick Tom, but I think you're right, Nicole.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, the Zodiac.
Eric Fallen entangled by the web of the Black Widow. Harley Fairfax making a statement tonight against Eric Fallen, Weapon X. All tied up in what looks to be the spider's web.
Oh, he is not amused and he is not happy.
Again, a huge win for Zodiac.
C to the O to the D to the Y. Cody effing Hawk. Throw it up, throw it down. You're watching Shockwave.
And from Pound Town, USA, G.G. Jacob, MVP, Bosom Buddies.
I'm being told in my headset, bonus match added to tonight's card.
Yes.
The tag team champions taking on the Bosom Buddies.
Oh, JC, this is gonna be really, really good.
We have G.G. Jacob. We have MVP, who, by the way, has no business in an FGW ring. If you watched the show last week, you saw the miscarriage of justice that took place. MVP finding his way back into the company, lost fair and square to Mitch Magnus and Into the Breeze in a loser leaves tag match.
Oh, do you hear that though, JC?
I don't care what
Do
these
you hear
people
that?
say.
They're not screaming your name.
MVP should have left
I
town.
don't hear anything.
Bryce T.
Oh.
Re-signing MVP, giving him a match he lost, by the way,
Yeah,
against Jack Bond, the FGW
Yeah.
champion, a match he did not deserve.
It's okay, JC. If you want his autograph, I could get it for you. It's okay. It's all right. You don't have to have so much hate in your heart.
Nicole, I am simply sitting here, seeing what's unfolding in this ring. I saw what unfolded last week.
Yeah.
Mitch Magnus had the FGW Shockwave title stripped from him, and then all of a sudden, Bryce T re-signs MVP to a contract. It was one of the most disgusting things that I've ever seen take place in this ring. It was embarrassing, and I would like to apologize to the FGW fans for what took place. It was outright uncalled for. And again, Nicole, it goes to show you never know what's going to happen on Shockwave out of absolutely nowhere. MVP, G.G. Jacobs, whether they deserve it or not, they're going to get it. A shot again, not a title shot, but a shot against the tag team champions. This non-title contest. Let's see what these guys have got.
Yeah, you hear the crowd. They're a fan favorite.
Again, Nicole, being a fan favorite. I mean, that's all well and good. But at the end of the day, that's Cody Hawk. That's Sean Casey.
That is.
Nearly a half century, actually over a half century of experience that the Bosom Buddies have to compete against tonight. Both of the Bosom Buddies, former Shockwave champions. But Sean Casey and Cody Hawk, they have accomplished in their careers more than the Bosom Buddies could ever even dream of.
Hey, you want to get in there? Go on ahead, JC. Let's see you in there. I don't think Cody Hawk looks very amused, though. I'll give him that.
You know, Cody Hawk has had a lot of, you see what Benjamin Chimera has said about lots of the young guns coming up in FGW. Lots of the kids that were trained by Cody Hawk.
Yes.
Cody Hawk has kind of had that same attitude. Feels that the younger generation is simply just not stacking up. It's your MVP, Gigi Jacobs. They kind of fit the mold of what Cody Hawk's been talking about.
So you say that's coming from you, but hey, as we see him in the middle of this ring right now, you got to teach them. They got to learn, and right now, Cody Hawk is showing them a thing or two, but just as MVP takes him down.
Cody, you're right. Right now, MVP, that exchange did take down Cody Hawk. Cody Hawk is now standing again. This is far from over. I would not want to beat Gigi Jacobs or MVP right now.
Hey, Cody Hawk is the man. I'm going to give you that.
Cody Hawk, of course, training both MVP and Gigi Jacobs.
Yes.
Both competitors that are legal right now are very aware who they're in the ring with. Cody Hawk realizes MVP, the young gun. You know, like I've said a lot about the classless things that have taken place on the part of MVP. However, MVP from time to time does show some pretty impressive offense in that ring. MVP is not exactly completely talentless. But again, that's Cody Hawk. That is Cody Hawk. Cody Hawk taught him everything he knows. But MVP taking down Cody Hawk again.
Yes, Cody Hawk kicked out
I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed.
Cody Hawk getting real angry. But mocking this crowd. Gigi Jacobs booing Cody Hawk.
Cody Hawk, what he's doing right now is showing who is king. And it's not Crown, because they were dethroned and kicked out of this company as tag team champions.
Yeah.
Sean Casey, Cody Hawk, 5 most wanted. The top team here at FGW that cannot be disputed because they are champions.
And here we go. We got the tag in Gigi Jacobs and Sean Casey.
Sean Casey, the longest reigning FGW champion in history. Held so many titles throughout his career. Been in this business for almost 30 years. Competed in FGW. He competed in OVW with the likes of John Cena, with Randy Orton, with Batista, with Brock Lesnar. And tonight, Gigi Jacobs stands across the ring with that man. Got that hammerlock locked in, the side headlock.
Oh, grabbing the hair.
Sean Casey been in this business since before Gigi Jacobs was born.
You see Sean Casey. I don't know if he's ready for Gigi.
No, Cole, shut your mouth. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Gigi Jacobs, look at his show. Come on.
Oh, look at those legs. You're liking that, aren't you?
Is Gigi Jacobs talking about taking Sean Casey to Pound Town?
Oh,
Sean Casey invented Pound Town.
Oh, no. I think Gigi Jacobs wants to give him a nice free night stay at Pound Town. Sean Casey hanging on.
You know, I think before the end of this match, I think Sean Casey is going to take over as the mayor of Pound Town.
Whoa.
Nice hip toss, though. Hip toss to Cody Hawk.
Another one to Cody Hawk. Gigi Jacobs isn't done yet.
And you know, neither one of these teams had any time to prepare for this match. We had some extra time available on the card tonight. And at the last minute, this match was thrown together. They barely had enough time to put their gear on.
Yes, but sometimes those were the best matches, JC.
You never know what you're going to get on Shockwave. And we still do have our huge main event to come. It will be Alpha Sigma Sigma taking on each other for the Shockwave title. Gonna be the Pledge versus Britt Oakley, but for right now, Cody Hawk tagged in, a kick to the gut.
Oh,
knee to the face.
Sean Casey going over and elbowing MVP right in the face.
What a nice elbow it was.
Now 5 Most Wanted is taking Pound Town down.
Cover from Cody Hawk. Cody Hawk drives Gigi Jacobs into the corner.
Cody Hawk taking no prisoners.
Kick right there to the thigh of Gigi
he's not
Jacobs.
done. There's a tag into Casey.
Sean Casey, Cody Hawk. Again, just such decorated competitors, both former FGW champions. How about the way that Sean Casey just driving that foot into the throat of Gigi Jacobs. I said it earlier tonight. You have a count of 4 to do more or less anything you want. And Sean Casey, not exactly the most clean maneuver. Might be considered kind of roughneck to use such force against the throat of the opposition. However, Sean Casey not doing anything that's going to get him disqualified, but is doing things that is going to drive the life, drive the breath out of the lungs of Gigi Jacobs.
It's not looking good so far, JC, but you see Gigi Jacobs, he's hanging on for dear life, and he's not going to give up that easily.
Nicole, after what we've seen in this match, after we've seen, everything that we've seen over the course of the last couple weeks, how embarrassed must you be to be married to MVP?
I'm not embarrassed at all. I'm embarrassed to be in next to you right now in that jacket.
What a nice crossbody from Gigi Jacobs. And this jacket costs more than your house as Cody Hawk kicks Jacobs right in the face, Nicole. Right directly in the face.
Oh, he definitely got his world rocked, but he needs to rock himself over to that corner and get that tag to MVP.
Nicole, have you ever in your life been kicked in the face?
Yes.
And then you know that there is not a whole lot of much that hurts more than something like that. Gigi Jacobs knocked loopy. Here we go off of the ropes. Jacobs still on his feet, though. A kick to the chest of Cody Hawk. Cody Hawk neutralizes the situation real quick and in a hurry.
Oh, look at that stare down.
The disrespect to MVP. MVP. Did you see the way he walked right into that? The way he's still distracting Joe Lopez, that idiot.
Oh, and that didn't help Gigi at all. And here goes. Is he going to go for that cover?
MVP providing the distraction for Cody Hawk and Sean Casey, the double team. MVP's bosom buddy.
Oh, George is not done.
Shoulders down.
Oh, that's a 2 count.
Sean Casey right back on top of Gigi Jacobs.
And there's the tag in to Cody Hawk.
Cody Hawk stomping the face of Jacobs.
George is doing a good job hanging on.
Forearm to the face. Cody Hawk wrenches the arm. Irish whip into the corner. Gigi Jacobs goes up and over. Cody Hawk goes under.
Oh, and George is down again, but Cody Hawk is too.
It's a mid-ring collision. I think they might have butted heads.
Yes. MVP standing strong, trying to get that tag from his partner. Is Gigi gonna make it?
Cody Hawk has a history of both shoulder and neck injuries. You gotta wonder how much that collision affected the overall welfare of Cody Hawk.
There he goes, he gonna get it. And there's the tag.
Sean Casey knocked down. Cody Hawk knocked down. MVP trying to keep the ball in his court.
He's standing strong though right now, JC.
a melon masher head to head.
Oh, and
Goes
he's
Cody
not
Hawk and Sean
done.
Casey. Sidewalk slam.
There you
Cover.
go.
Double hook to the leg. Go.
Oh, that was so close. You were scared. You were nervous, weren't
It
you?
was less than a second away. Cody Hawk kicked out.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Trainee and trainer. Look at how he taught them.
Gigi Jacobs. Belly to back. The clothesline assist. Cody Hawk down. Will this be all? Sean Casey not letting it happen.
Coming to the aid to his partner. The MVP stops him in his tracks. Now it's just Gigi Jacobs and Cody Hawk in the middle of the ring.
Gigi Jacobs. Oh, off of the knee goes the face of Hawk.
Referee Joe Lopez is too busy checking outside the ring. He needs to keep his eyes back in there.
Jacobs looks like he's going for the cover. Cody Hawk. 1, 2, and now 3.
Oh! Did you see that? Oh! Yes! Now what? Now what? Eat your words,
Ladies
JC.
and gentlemen, the
Eat 'em.
winners of this match,
Eat 'em.
Bottom Buddies.
Gigi did it.
Oh!
It's been Cody Hawk.
Yes!
been-
Bottom Buddies!
And one half of the tag team champions.
You see what happened? They want JC's what now?
Gigi did it. Pete's right to coattails.
Yeah, so you say. They're a partnership that won this match.
I mean, granted, both teams had little time to prepare for this match, but... Well, wait a minute. What's going on now? Seems to be some kind of revelation that is just unfolding.
This is bullcrap.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has reversed the decision.
What the hell happened?
The winners of this match as the result of a disqualification. The FGW Tag Team Champions, the 5 Most Wanted.
The injustice of this all, JC.
Are those brass knucks?
Yes.
Did Gigi Jacobs and MVP introduce brass knucks into this match?
Oh, he did not. They were planted, and you know it.
I can't believe that Gigi Jacobs and MVP would do something like this. What an opportunity they just threw away.
Yes, it's a bunch of load of bull crap.
So it was Cody's fault. It was Sean's fault.
Oh, yes.
You're saying they introduced the Knucks.
We have seen them plenty of times
Oh,
before.
give me a break.
Those were the belonging of the 5 Most Wanted. You gotta cheat to be beat.
So you're saying-
You gotta cheat to beat.
So you're
Gigi
saying
Jacobs.
that Cody Hawk just put those brass knucks in Gigi's shorts?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Cody Hawk just goes taking his hand
Yes.
and putting it down people's shorts, put
Yes.
solid hard brass knucks where they don't belong.
Absolutely 100%.
Folks, we gotta go to commercial. This is getting out of hand. Stay tuned for our main event.
Who's everyone's homie? And who's watching Shockwave right now?
Welcome back to FGW Shockwave, and it is finally main event time in the FGW arena.
Would you please put it in the air? That party last night was awfully crazy. I wish we taped it. I danced my face off and had this one girl completely naked. Drink my drink and sober, but my good friends is all I need. Pass out at 3, wake up at 10, go out to eat, then do it again. I wanna go to college for the rest of my life. Sip Bankers Club and drink Miller Lite. On Thursday and Tuesday night ice, and I can get pizza $1 a slice. So fill up my cup. I'm nice right now, man. I feel good. If you have a drink, would you please put it in the air? That party last night was awfully crazy. I wish we taped it.
Oh, there he is.
have Casey Jacobs coming out with the Shockwave champion. The man that won the triple threat match last week. The man that came away with a then-vacated Shockwave championship. The Pledge. But tonight he stands across the ring with his Alpha Sigma Sigma brethren, Brent Oakley.
JC, I think this match is going to be devastating for one of them and have to fight your brother.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening, scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by KC. He's from a university down the road. And tonight, it's his first challenge for an FGW championship. Brent Oakley!
Such a huge opportunity this is for Oakley, but such interesting circumstances.
And his opponent also accompanied to the ring by KC Jacobs. From the same university down the road. He is making his first title defense tonight. He is the FGW Shockwave champion. He is Pledge.
That is what it's all about. The FGW Shockwave Championship. Defended every week here on Shockwave. And tonight, in his first title defense, I could not stress this enough. His friend, someone that he has seemingly been at odds with in recent weeks. The Heretic Steeble, really driving a wedge in the relationship between these two. Casey Jacobs at ringside, the manager of both men. Such an interesting situation. So many dynamics taking place in a face-to-face stare-down between Brent Oakley and the Pledge of the opening moments of this main event match.
Well, I'll tell you what, JC, this is not a position I would want to be in with my brother. Standing there looking at each other. They love each other. They are brothers. They are family. And tonight, they have to fight against each
Nicole,
other.
that is where you're wrong. Championships in pro wrestling mean more than any kind of brotherhood. It is all about success. That is the nature of this business. Alpha Sigma Sigma, they have to know that. You see the aggressiveness taking place early on in this contest. The collar and elbow. Both these men tied together. The Pledge tossed across the ring from the challenger, Brent Oakley.
Oh, yeah. Pledge just rolled right out of that. He's a little shocked. They both know how much is on the line tonight.
Folks, I want to apologize if some of tonight's action has gone a little off the rails, but there had just been so much chaos, so much brutality, and so much outright violence that we've seen in this ring. I don't think this match is going to deviate too much from that theme.
Oh, I think I can say, and maybe you agree, that this Shockwave Championship tonight is one of the biggest ones that we've had so far since we've gotten that belt.
Absolutely. I believe in my heart and soul that this is a match that everyone here tonight is going to leave this arena that they will remember. The Pledge, Brent Oakley circling one another. Alpha Sigma Sigma again. The collar and elbow tie-up. The Pledge takes the arm of Brent Oakley, the challenger.
And I'd hate to be Casey Jacobs at this point.
Oakley wrenching that wrist. The Pledge looking to turn things around, and he does. Into the hammerlock, side headlock. Nice transition from the Pledge. Brent Oakley bent over, trying to fight his way loose of that hold. He does. And a side headlock from Oakley. What a takedown.
Yes, Oakley wants this bad, and we can see how much right now.
Referee Steve got to watch those shoulders.
Oh, Pledge is trying. He's hanging on. You see him as he tries to push Oakley off of him, and he's got him. He's got him.
The head scissor.
Nice pose.
Beautiful kip up. Another headlock takeover.
Oh, he is back in the position he was.
The implications of this title match for these two men is nothing short of volcanic as the Pledge continuing. I'm going to say he's torquing and he's continuing to take control of the offense, but suddenly Brett Oakley with the head scissor right back to the Pledge, who camps up. The Pledge down to his feet, answering Oakley Nicole.
Man, look at that stare down. Is Brett Oakley mocking Pledge?
This is our main event tonight on Shockwave. The Shockwave Championship on the line. Tonight, the Pledge's first title defense. Brett Oakley, the challenger, his Alpha Sigma partner, Casey Jacobs, at ringside. It's going to be real interesting to see where his loyalties lie.
Hey, it's about time we got to see what Pledge can do. He's been in the shadows long enough.
Hold on, how about what Brett Oakley can do? How about that shot right to the face of the Pledge? Damn near knocked the Pledge out. Drop down, up and over goes Oakley. Nice leapfrog, grabbing the Pledge by the hair. Into the turnbuckle, rolling backwards. Elbow into the corner. Irish whip from Oakley. The Pledge taking the power slam.
Nice.
Here's the cover. Shoulders down. The Pledge kicks out.
Man, they had an hour time limit on this match, but I don't know if it's going to last that long.
The big fight field vibrating through the FGW arena tonight. These FGW fans on the edge of their seat. Who will take that FGW Shockwave Championship? What is going to happen? Back suplex. No, the atomic drop going forward. Nicole, the shoulder thrust into the corner. These guys pulling out all the stops.
Oh, Pledge is looking like a maniac in the middle of that ring. And like we said before, Brotherhood is put on hold.
Win, lose, or draw. This is a chance for both of these men to prove themselves. The Pledge, the cat-like reflexes, landed on his feet. Bulldog!
Oh! And Oakley looks like he is out for the count.
This might be it. This might be it. No!
He is hanging on.
The Pledge has been known to finish a match or two with that particular maneuver. However, Brett Oakley kicking out, showing life. As you see the gears turning in the mind of the Pledge. What is he going to do next to Brett Oakley? What is the right move? How does he take down?
Brett Oakley is getting on his feet, it looks like. He is hanging on and pulling through.
The Pledge has got to figure this out. Got to figure out how to keep Oakley down. Maybe he just chokes the life out of him. Maybe he just squeezes the throat.
Oh, Brett Oakley is taking advantage.
Yeah, backing the Pledge into the corner. European uppercut.
Oh, there's a duck, but no!
Leaping hip attack from Brett Oakley.
And Brett Oakley's going for that cover. Oh, but the Pledge still kicks out. There's a lot of life left in those boys, JC.
The Pledge trying to bring himself back to his feet. Brett Oakley almost reluctantly hooking the Pledge up for the suplex.
Oh, Pledge is holding on. Look at that strength.
Brett Oakley with a delayed vertical suplex shade to the British Bulldog.
Here
Here's
we go.
the cover.
No, he is not done. beast that Pledge is, and I think he is showing what kind of man he is right now in the middle of this ring.
Jawbreaker from the Pledge. Right hand. He's going to throw those fists off the ropes. He goes kitchen sink. Cutting off the Pledge. Off the rope goes Oakley. Sits on Splash.
He's not done yet, JC.
Here's the cover now off of the big splash.
Oh, and another kick out from the Pledge. Oakley's not giving up yet. He wants this bad.
And next week, one of these men will face Mitch Magnus, who won the #1 contendership for the Shockwave Championship that he never lost. That was stripped from him from Bryce T. Whoever wins this match will face Magnus as Brent Oakley with the Pledge on his shoulder. The Pledge being tied up in the tree of woe, hung up upside down.
Oh, the Pledge, he is not in a good position right now.
Oh,
man.
Shoulder driven into the gut of the Pledge.
Look at Brett just dragging Pledge across the ring. But he kicks out. He still manages to keep going.
The FGW Shockwave Championship, that's what this match is all about. Folks, we have to take our last commercial break of the night, but don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss the conclusion of this match.
This is Alpha Sigma Sigma. Sheesh! And you're watching Shockwave.
I've always wanted to do this.
Do what? What? No, wrong channel. This isn't Disney Channel. Oh. Back to you.
And we are back. Both men are down. What a championship match. We are witnessing. This is our main event. It's for the Shockwave title. It is Alpha Sigma Sigma versus Alpha Sigma Sigma. The Pledge versus Brent Oakley. These fans are electric. Who is going to take home the gold?
I'm telling you why, either of these men in this ring deserve to hold that belt. They have been fighting tooth and nail, brother against brother, and it is a straight up warpath in the middle of this ring right now.
The Pledge being placed on the top rope by Brent Oakley. Casey Jacobs looking all on the outside. Oakley to the second rope. Might be thinking superplex.
Oh, is he gonna do it? Not if Pledge has anything to say about it.
The Pledge fights. Fighting Brent Oakley back down. Headbutt. Cross body. Cover. Shoulders down. Wait a minute. Oakley.
Oh no! Oh, look at the face of Pledge!
Look at the strength. Wow.
Oh my gosh!
Over the Death Valley driver. Goes left lands on his feet. Float over. DDT. DDT.
Night goes Brent Oakley.
Up for the DDT. It's over. The goal. The goal. It's over.
Oh my gosh! The sheer stamina of Brent Oakley right now. He is already a champion, no matter what. Hands down, JC.
These men, they're friends. They're brothers. In Alpha Sigma Sigma, and they are fighting tooth and nail. It's all about the Shockwave title in tonight's main event. One of the highlights of these men's life is what's unfolding right before us, Nicole.
Wow, and they are exchanging smacks right now, and it's not. Oh, look at it! It gets harsher and harsher.
My God, the aggression!
Look at
the
that.
aggression!
Oh my gosh!
The fury! Brent Oakley right to the face of the Pledge. The Pledge stuck in a clothesline.
Oh! They take out Brett Steve!
Steve caught in the crossfire. Falling Uranagi.
Wake up! Wake up! Get up, Steve!
The referee is down.
He is down. He is out.
Brent Oakley compromised. The Pledge tried to revive Steve. our referee in this championship main event match.
Oh, and the pledge is not done.
A butthole, big stomp in the chest of Fred Oakley. Casey, hold on now. Jacobs better break things up. The referee's down. The pledge casting Casey Jacobs aside.
Casey Jacobs is trying. He's trying to help his brothers. You can't get in the middle. You gotta let him go.
Is he trying to just help both of his brothers? Or Nicole? Or is he favoring Fred Oakley over the pledge? And the pledge, I think
so.
that he feels the latter to be true.
I think he's trying to help his brothers. He's been in between the.
Wait!
Oh, I'm wrong!
Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh!
Are you kidding me?
Have turned!
What did we just see?
Oh no!
A new champion about to be crowned.
Oh my God! Casey!
A two, no! The pledge! Despite the interference of Casey Jacobs, despite what has just taken place. Hold on, here comes Stevel on the ramp.
What is going on?
Oh, and Magnus, Mitch Magnus, that shot, the belt to the skull. Casey Jacobs also knocked out by Magnus.
Oh, this is, oh my gosh.
Actually, it was Fred Oakley taken down by Magnus. The pledge, the pledge, he's done it.
Yes! Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still the Shockwave champion, Pledge!
So much chaos just ensued. It was hard to tell what the hell was going on. But it was the pledge that found himself in a relatively advantageous position. Get the pin over Fred Oakley due to some pretty interesting circumstances.
Yes, what an ending to FGW Shockwave. It ended with still your FGW Shockwave champion, none other but the Pledge.
Stevel getting involved. Mitch Magnus getting involved. And at the end of it all, somehow, some way, the Pledge walks around, walks out of the whole situation, walks out of this main event match, still Shockwave champion. Controversy, yes, certainly taking place. But at the end of the night, Nicole, the Pledge got the job done. Folks, we are 2 weeks away from We Got Heat.